is a crucial possession for him.
Defense has been causing a lot of rush shots.
Working it around, going inside, and reached it. Oh, what a great swat!
Bring that weak stuff in here.
All right, T-Bags, we back on 2K10. Y'all already know what it is. Now, let me see. Let me think. I want to say the last time I was on, it's been a while ago, maybe like a week or two ago. That's not what's important. What's important is that I'm pretty sure that I have 8 games left in this month. So I'm gonna do 4 games this video. And then the next video I'll do 4 games. And then I'm gonna pop out on something else. So we're gonna get right into it, you know what I mean? But if you need, you know what I'm saying, get you some snacks, you know what I'm saying? Something to drink, you know what I'm saying? Something to...
And now, time for the Sprite Ice Cold
right?
keys to the game.
I'm not
Clark,
judging.
right now,
Just
let's
go
take a
get
look at
your
the
shit, you feel me?
Spurs. What will be the key for them?
Well, Kevin, they've got to find an answer
The
for
key
Ben
for the
Gordon.
Spurs
He's a
is
sniper
get
from
me the ball.
outside. So you'd better crowd him. Get into him, or he'll pick you apart from deep.
And Clark, what about Detroit?
Don't let me score.
Al Gordon really had troubles in that loss to Boston.
You're gonna have troubles too with me guarding you.
And here is Harrington. Jefferson is right there. Wallace buries this short-range jumper.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Screen by Duncan. Dumps it off. Off the pick. Off the screen. Finishes with the soft touch.
For me, Tim Duncan is one of the greatest power forwards to ever play the game. His efficiency and his skill level is what makes him one of the greats of all time. He's a guy that I think would have been an outstanding
Bynum got
player
bounced.
even if he was only 6'5", because he can handle the ball, he can shoot it, he's got a tremendous IQ, and his footwork is fantastic. You hear me? Fantastic. 5-star footwork, and he's got all the shots with his back to the basket, and nobody shoots the 15 to 17-foot bank shot any better than Mr. Fundamental, Tim Duncan.
Now Bynum.
They didn't want to see your boy get a rebound.
Here's Magician.
No way!
Stolen by the Pistons. 1:56 left in the first quarter. It's blocked.
Good block,
The Pistons will hold on to it.
Tell that bitch to take off my jersey. He thought he was gonna score before me.
Al Gordon, averaging 24 points per contest.
You're not getting that this game.
To Gordon, Harrington. Jefferson is right there. Over Ginobili. The shot, no good. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
They can't be pleased or happy with their performance at the line. They did nothing to help themselves there, and it really hurt them.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
They really didn't give themselves much of a chance, Kevin. By the fourth quarter, it was pretty much over.
And here is Stuckey, averaging 16 points a game. Al Gordon. And here is Harrington. Jefferson is right there. Shoots from 12. Harrington can't get it to go.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Now Bynum. Here's Magician. Lays it right in.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
The Pistons trailing. Harrington the screen. Stuckey dumps it off. Hooked away.
No way you threw it to my man while I'm trying to get down.
It's in for 3. He's got 8.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, if he was playing more than 5-minute quarters.
I think he got baited into throwing that one.
Here's Wallace. 23 seconds left in the first.
No way they didn't let me get in front of that.
Harrington the screen. 6 seconds to shoot.
Just got crossed.
And it's Gordon missing.
He can't believe that one didn't fall. Those are usually automatic.
Can't get it to go. The Spurs with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They played terrific offensively. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come.
Welcome to the start of the second quarter, and so far it's been a great game, closely contested by both teams. Now Bynum. He's got 6. This Thursday, there's more hoops going on. From Oracle Arena, it'll be the Golden State Warriors at home. They'll be playing host to the visiting Boston Celtics. It'll be a 7 o'clock start time.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. And here is Stuckey. He's guarded by Bynum. Here's
Shot.
Magician. Rodney
No way, I
Stuckey
missed.
pulls it in. Here comes Rodney Stuckey. Lob. Gordon backs in. Fires from the elbow. Wilkins commits the loose ball foul. It's his first foul of the game. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Pacers. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season and looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And of course, there's the Pistons way down below.
But then it could become a thumbnail.
Magician defended by Gordon. Here's Duncan. Shot misses. So Detroit will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Right, nobody's
Yep, they'll
scored
see
this
them twice
whole
this
quarter.
season, so not a lot of FaceTime with these guys.
And here is Stuckey.
That's just what we left with at the end of first.
Sone. Count the baseline J. Nice bucket by the rookie on a trance. And the people do like to see these interconference battles.
Oh, I agree with you, Kevin. Definitely in some sports you don't get to play all the other teams on your home court, so the fans love coming out for these.
Ginobili with the goal. 12 points his last outing.
With nobody around, he can't get it to fall. Won't see that very often, folks.
For the Now Bynum. They trail by 3. To Thompson. Magician. In close. It's
No
hauled in by
fucking way.
Gordon. The Pistons lead it.
What am I, 1 for 3?
To
1 for
Sone.
4?
Left wing. Here's Harrington. Off the pick. Graceful finish. 10 points for him.
Defender couldn't get around the pick, and his help didn't show up in time. Nice play for the layup right there.
Bynum down low. Here's Magician to Thompson.
No way you didn't finish that.
Misses the open look.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking.
Tim was
that he
supposed to
couldn't
finish.
see.
That's why he missed. He wanted to
This
spin it
Thursday,
the
there's more
pass.
hoops going on. It'll be Hasheem Thabeet and the Memphis Grizzlies. And they'll take on the Magic at Amway Arena. That starts 7 o'clock Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
Now Bynum. He's got 6. Dumps it off. Magician can't put an end to the run.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
The Pistons on a bit of a roll here. The tip off to Gordon. To Stuckey. The three.
Not over Ginobili.
Kept alive. Harrington to Wilcox.
They volume is crazy.
Here's Stuckey. Still can't get it to fall. San Antonio trailing here. Magician is guarded by Stuckey.
I was trying to give it to Ginobili while he was cutting down baseline.
From deep. Bynum, no good. The steal. Down low. Here's Thompson.
Why the fuck he made that
Sweet
pass?
time to lead into the rack. The Pistons could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession.
Bro, we didn't score until the last 50 seconds of the fucking quarter, bro. That's 2 points the whole quarter. I bet I get put on the bench, bro. No, I'm not buying that, bro. I'm the reason why we got our points. I am.
Field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take.
Maybe 3
And
shots.
this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots, but he takes good shots on a regular basis.
And here is Stuckey. 9-point game.
We got 2 points and 1 steal and 1 assist.
And here is Stuckey. Good. The jump hook. Good.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Here's Thompson. Rips it down off the beautiful pass.
Despite his height, he's choosy with his dunks. But when he does, make way.
And here is Stuckey. Here's Gordon.
I just got floated.
He came up big there against a much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
Ginobili down low. Connects from in close. He has 5.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Make the pass.
6 seconds to shoot. Gordon gently drops it in.
Looks like they've made some adjustments, some good ones. They've really come out focused here in the second half. That's impressive.
Here's Thompson from short range. Gets the
He
lay-in.
still got bodied up.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And here is Stuckey. Passes back, right wing. The steal by Magician.
When someone's being that
Somebody get up
careless
court,
and
somebody
sloppy
get up
with the
court.
ball, they're begging for it to be taken.
Bro, right here.
Duncan down low. He's against Gooden. Here's Thompson. The shot
way
no
out
good.
so my
So
fucking
Detroit will take
steal.
it the other way.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. The
You don't even
alley-oop
give me the ball.
blocked, and we're going the other way. Nice play by
Come on,
Thompson. To Manu. Gets in close. Magician leads the game in assists.
You know
They've
I
been
do.
getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only
Let's
do
stop, let's
so
stop,
much.
let's stop.
Gordon dumps it up. Here's Sonnet. Drains the open look.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Quickly, let's check out the Western Conference standings. The season in full bloom. Look at the Lakers. Here in the middle of the season, they're in great shape, sitting atop the conference. And of course, the San Antonio Spurs just need to take it a game at a time. And so here is San Antonio. They trail by 9 points. Magician. Now Bynum.
It's not where the pass is supposed to go, bro.
Despite that turnover, they've been
Got
spectacular
Thompson in the
protecting
fucking
ball,
ring.
but they need to improve
Right
in
on the
other
corner.
areas if they're going to
From
pull
some
this one out.
baseline.
Now Gordon. He's got 6. Here's Harrington. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. Sweet touch by the
Like I can see
13th
what's
year
happening
veteran
right
out of
here.
St. Patrick's High School. And as you mentioned, Buck, they haven't committed a lot of turnovers. but they're going to have to convert more if they want to win.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. It's one thing to take care of the ball. That's something you want to do and need to do, but then when you do get shots, you got to put them in the basket.
And here is Stuckey following the bucket by the Spurs.
No fucking way.
And the basket by Gordon.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
And it's the Spurs ball. A 12-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Jefferson down low to Bonner.
What the
And the turnover by San Antonio. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. You take a look at the Pistons. They're going to hurt you bad from outside.
Multiple three-point shooters spaced out behind the three-point line. It's a nightmare for an opposing coach. I mean, these guys love the three-point shot, and they take full advantage of their outstanding shooters by using it a whole lot every game.
Here's Wallace dunking on him. Intercepted.
Great jump on the dump inside.
Up ahead to number 7.
Wait, George, you can't pass.
9 points in the game so far. The flush
I didn't even call for that, but that's
8
what
points for
happened.
him.
Give me the
He's
ball.
not a sensational dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure.
Magician kept alive. Here's Blair. I'm inside. Lays it right in.
Oh, an easy lay in there. The D cannot allow that to happen.
Harrington the screen. Off the screen.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Magician. A missed 3.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in his shot. Those misses are getting...
No way! Bro, you can't make this shit up, bro.
We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game.
Why would you call it a pass, bro? I thought
48 to 31.
the clock was
Ben
going.
Gordon.
I was trying to skip.
And here is Stuckey.
This game is hell.
17-point game. Wallace was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. Now let's check out some scores from yesterday's action. It was the Mavericks taking a win down in Dallas. As the Timberwolves are defeated, the Spurs drop one on the road. They're in there for Chicago. Golden State with the road win. The Charlotte Bobcats with the loss. And that's all we have for you right now.
Manu Ginobili is the only player ever to win the EuroLeague title, an NBA championship, and an Olympic gold medal. Well, I tell you what, folks, this guy is fantastic at getting to the rim, and he always seems to be at his best when the games mean the most. He's one of the premier clutch players in the NBA. He can hurt you from the three-point line. He's a masterful driver and finisher from all angles and from either side of the floor, and he packs a lot of production into limited playing time. He is truly one of the outstanding players in the world.
And here are the Pistons now. After the basket by San Antonio. Sone watches the open J. A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. A 12-point game. Here's Ginobili. Got a hand on it. It's going the other way. Nice block by Sone. Here's Gordon inside. Finishes with a soft touch.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Deflects the
No
pass.
way. That's his
By
fault.
the Pistons.
Get back into this game, Kevin. They need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Gets it to go. And here is Stuckey. About 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important. But the turnovers always are self-destructive.
And here's Duncan after the miss from Ben Gordon. Duncan. The gorgeous reverse. Nice shot by the 14th year veteran out of Wake Forest. And here comes Gordon. He's got 16. High post. Here's Harrington. Kept alive. Here's Gordon. A little long, but it goes in.
He's showing some signs of life here in the second. After having a very forgettable first half.
Magician backs him down to Ginobili.
Why you didn't finish that?
It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Harrington from close range gets the lay-in. And they increase their lead to 14.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
Screen by Duncan. Off the pick, on the paint, lays it right in.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's Wallace. Shonay. Off from three-point land. 1:36 left in the game. Right corner. Here's Magician. No good. So Detroit will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Stuckey. Dumps it off. Over Duncan. And the basket by Gordon.
After his poor shooting in the first, he's found a way to turn it around here, getting hot. He just stayed with it, was consistent and patient, and now he's got a hot hand.
Coach Popovich wants a timeout. They're down by 14. 1:18 left in the fourth. And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 14. On deep.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And here is Stuckey. Now Gordon. Harrington the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. No good. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Lead pass to the paint. Bynum, no good. The Pistons should slow it down here and use some clock. Sonny. Magician cleans the defensive glass. And you're right, they need to rebound more effectively if they want to come back.
They need to do that and make all of the small plays, the little things, the loose balls, 50-50 balls that don't show up in the stat sheet, yet put your team in position to win.
And here is Stuckey following the basket by Tim Duncan.
They're singing if you're happy and you know it. They push that bitch ass nigga out of bounds.
The Pistons walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Spurs 56-44. For his solid performance, Ben Gordon is the Jordan brand. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
I know he ain't had nothing but like 8 points. 4. 2 for 8. Jeez Louise. I had 9 assists though. Went crazy on the point guard aspect. I had 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 missed 3. 2 for 8. I shot the worst out of everybody. Yeah, Ginobili 3 for 8, Bynum 3 for 7. Yeah, 2 for 8. Yeah, it's my fault. I'll accept that. Probably gonna change my jump shot back for Kobe. Damn, Jamal Crawford jumped high as shit when he shooting. Might put that bitch on. Good. Why his knees been like that? I'm gonna try that Jamal Crawford motherfucker. And then I'm gonna go back to Kobe. If all else fails. Yeah, I was right. All right, run 3 more games. Upgrade, and then run them next 4 games.
Now let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we take a look at the Rockets, what do they need to keep in mind?
I think the whole team has to be on the same page when you're facing a player as good as Tim Duncan is. He's got one heck of a knack for scoring in the paint. So you've got to fight him in the post area. Don't let him...
Talk about me.
Here's Brooks, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. Yao in the post, Duncan on him.
Yao Ming, a tremendous low post scorer with a feathery touch for a big guy. What makes him so hard to defend is he's so wide. His legs are like tree trunks. This guy, when he gets you behind him, you can't get around him. And then he has excellent hands, so he catches everything. And the feathery touch and the variety of shots in the low post, left-handed hooks, right-handed hooks, he is a monster inside.
And so here is San Antonio. 4-point game to Ginobili. The 3. The shot is off. And the Rockets going the other way now. And again, San Antonio.
Knowing my team, knowing that bitch ass nigga was gonna pass out of my assist for a better look, knowing these niggas is ass, I gotta take everything in my own hands.
Norman from the stripe. That's good.
Oh, well, just got dropped off.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
I'm Norman.
And here is Jefferson. Fires the 3. Landry corrals the miss inside.
They just are having all kinds of problems getting the ball to fall to start this game.
Brooks. It's in for 3.
Fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Here's San Antonio now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, I think they squandered a lot of opportunities by trying to play catch-up from downtown. I mean, if you're hitting 35, 40% from beyond the arc, okay, that's fine. That's one thing. But to keep banging your head against the wall when you're not getting through, that's not smart.
And so here is San Antonio following the score by Houston. The handoff to Duncan. Hands it off to number 7.
This nigga's scared.
Finish in traffic.
It took a long while to get a bucket. If they continue to score at this pace, they'll be in for a long game.
Here's Brooks, averaging 18 points a game. Landry gets the bucket.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
Ginobili with the ball. He's guarded by Battier. Duncan, a screen. Tipped. Magician backs him down. The Spurs come up empty. And the story we've seen here from the field, impressive shooting, getting off to a tremendous start.
Boy, Kevin, this is the kind of offensive rhythm that can set you on a nice course. I mean, they definitely want to keep that momentum going. Yao Ming didn't get to be 7'6" by himself. The DNA, pretty strong. Dad is 6'10". Mom is 6'2". The biggest star in China, and not a bad star in the NBA either. Yao Ming, the tallest player in the NBA, and one of the sweetest shooters in the NBA too.
And here is Jefferson. Right now averaging 5 points a game.
Well, he gives up some height, but he didn't give up the rock.
No way!
Nice.
Here's Brooks, kept alive. Here's Battier. Yes, from downtown.
Well, they're not doing a good job here on defense in the first quarter, Kevin.
we're not doing good. No
Jefferson to end the run. And here comes Aaron Brooks. Magician gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul.
This shit pissing me off, bro.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Here's Brooks. To Battier from short range. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Ginobili. And you're right, down by double digits here.
Yeah, Kevin, defense really comes down to effort. You've got to be on the same page as a group, but individually, you've got to take pride in trying to stop your guy.
Rockets on D. Thompson defended by Yao. Got a piece of it. 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Brooks from the paint. Lays it right in. He's got 5.
They've been dominant at both ends of the floor, so the early lead is
Give me
no
the fucking
surprise.
ball.
Here's Magician. Can't get it to fall from downtown. Houston in total control. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Kevin, this is really, it was really sort of an embarrassing way to lose a game. I mean, it happens from time to time. You just have to have a real off game. They've been unstoppable. What a strong start.
Ginobili with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Magician nets it from the wing. The Rockets are in complete
Only nigga
control.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact.
Look at 10 getting cooked. And I'm probably on the bench.
Thanks for staying with us. The first quarter was one-sided, but there's still a lot of basketball left as we get into this second quarter. And here is Hill.
This game, hell.
And looking forward to next Sunday. Here's Brooks. They lead by 17. Dolo. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Here's Jefferson, connects from in close. Nice bucket by the 10th-year veteran out of Arizona. Here's Brooks, makes it from 18 feet out. He has 7.
It's always a pleasure to watch a great shooter go to work. Give him a little elbow room, and it's automatic.
And here's Duncan, right wing. Manu to the baseline, to number 7, with a wide open look, off right iron.
How much better a look do you need? Good mid-range shooter, should have been money in the bank.
Dolo, off from three-point land.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look, just didn't convert. Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Let's check out the NBA blocks leader. Take a look at Yao, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
Pops, timing, length, aggressiveness. That's what makes him such a superb shot blocker. He's one of the very best we have in the league because he pursues the shot and he knows exactly when to go after it.
Here's Brooks. He's got 7. Nice job on the assist by Yao. 6 points for him.
He's definitely playing hurt, but you can't count him out. He's always going to give 100%, even if his body is only at 50%.
By Magician.
Nice, big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Here's Yao. Gets it to the ball.
Way to distribute the basketball.
San Antonio calls timeout.
No point in calling timeouts, bro. No adjustments is going to help us win, bro. Let's get through this game.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Houston, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, the Spurs, 10 games behind.
Boy, still looking for their first win against this team. They've got to be extra motivated to try to get off the snide against these guys.
Now Bynum. Magician backs down. Here's Ginobili from close range. Graceful finish.
No one really contesting him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
And looking forward to next Sunday, the Celtics are road bound. They'll face the Blazers at the Rose Garden. Tip-off set for 7 o'clock Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
And here is Yao. He's covered by McDyess.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Trailing by 17. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks.
What the hell?
That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Fuck was that?
Here's Brooks. 7 points in the game.
I tried to do a spin move. My nigga started glitching and said, you know, dribble through, slow down, fuck it.
Right wing.
I looked like I was open. I took a shot.
Picked by Yao. To the baseline. Landry gets the bucket.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
Now Bynum. 1:24 left in the second. Magician blocked.
No
but
fucking
they get
way!
it back. Here's Magician. Another block. Stopped him cold. The rejection by Yao. Here's Norman. Off the mark from 3.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Duncan from inside. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets going the other way now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead to Norman. Kept alive. Releases from 15. It falls short.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Here's Magician. All alone.
Hit his ass in! Fuck
He's got
off me,
10.
boy!
And here comes Aaron Brooks. 6-second difference between the
Nah,
shot
bitch,
and
bow
the
that
game
nigga.
clock.
Yeah!
But you're right, they need to rebound more effectively
pussy.
if they want to come back.
They need to do that
Earn
and
that
make
shit
all of
hard.
the small plays, the little things, the loose balls, 50-50 balls that don't show up in the stat sheet, yet put your team in position
No
to
way!
win.
And he
Y'all
splits the free
cooking.
throws.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
No, Jefferson!
Going by the Rockets.
They'll probably hold for the last shot here.
Finished off the break.
Nice job to advance the orange. Way to get it up court for the open finish.
Fuck y'all, W, man.
Here's Jefferson. Misses the buzzer beater.
Well, the defense has been causing a lot of rush shots here. They're really doing an outstanding job. Everybody's on the same page. It's 5 guys out there working together.
Now it's time for T-Mobile. Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of
Just
runs.
'cause I
We'll
can
see if a
see
run
the
here
bullshit
will turn this
happening.
thing around as we get underway.
I also know I didn't make
Ginobili
a
with the ball.
video for my play
He's got
style,
12.
But, bro, the shooting on here, bro, there's no way I should be
And
missing
it's the
as many
Spurs
shots
with
as
the
I
ball.
should.
It's a 14-point game. Yeah, to Golob. Landry laid in softly off the glass. 12 points for him.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
Here's Magician. Yeah,
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I
pulls it in,
shouldn't have
and
missed
that's
that.
his 11th rebound of the game. Yao in the post. Duncan on him. The jump hook. Yao, that's good.
He can't be stopped. He's
They
having
saw
a
me about to
party
grab
out
a
there.
rebound and said, nah,
And
buddy.
so here is San Antonio. They trail by 18. Here's Thompson. It counts. Sweet touch by the third-year man out of Ryder. Houston in total control. 16-point lead. Timeout called the Rockets. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Look at San Antonio, the most efficient team in the NBA in terms of scoring.
With all of the great
Yeah.
shooters they have, it's almost easy to think that they would shoot a high percentage. But there's some other factors at play here. They're unselfish, they set good screens, they move well without the ball, and they're disciplined in that they don't take just any shot. They want the best shot available, and that's usually what they get.
And they call goaltending. They'll give them a bucket.
Okay.
Be sure to tune in again this Saturday. We'll see Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers as they travel to Miami to take on the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. It all gets underway at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You always want to get out of there with a win in that.
Drilled in by Magician. 12 points for him.
That's a good decision there, Kevin. He got the shot off early, but he was open and he knocked it down.
Marbury kept alive. Leads him with the pass. Stolen away by Duncan.
Kevin, you know, they're still doing a pretty good job of limiting their giveaways right now.
And Jefferson gets it to go. Rockets on offense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Picked by Yao. Here's Norman. Pockets the three ball.
What the fuck was that?
Limiting.
Wasn't even moving.
That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, for any team, it's really important to keep possession so you can get into the flow of your offensive game.
Here's Magician.
God
No
damn it.
And the Rockets going the other way now.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds
Stop this
allow
bitch.
them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on deep.
And here is Hill. 53 seconds left in the third. Hill sinks it off the pin.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
Picked by Yao. Here's Norman. It's in for three. He's got 17. And Clark, you're right about what they've been able to accomplish with strong work down low.
Especially on long shot attempts. It's much easier to get back on defense after scoring.
Damn, did I do that?
We'll see a new set here for the Spurs. On defense, the Rockets. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDyess, good.
He's got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Here's Bosch. Hits the tray. And so here is San Antonio. Magician can't answer back with his own three. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've got a blowout in the making. It's 63-42.
Blowout in the
Now me.
Yeah, I had 4 points, and nobody else scored on my team.
So it's Houston now.
Number 28
down low. Got the stop thanks to the block by Magician. And so here's San Antonio.
No!
Stripped away by Golo. And here are the Rockets. In close. Drops it in on the layup.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Now Bynum. Here's Ginobili. Gets in close. No good. And the Rockets going the other way now. Here's number 28. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
28 is crazy.
And so here is San Antonio. To Bynum.
Bro, why you didn't give it to Ginobili? Give me the ball.
Magician. And here's Duncan. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Kept alive. Magician. Count it. The rebound.
Bro, you getting double team in a blowout.
I enjoy it when
is
teams
fucking
run their
ridiculous.
offense from the inside out. They got in close there and made the most of it.
Ew, what's wrong with dude Nick?
To number 28.
Who the hell was was he turtling in that movie?
6 seconds to shoot. Here's Golo. Buries the free throw line jumper. Here's San Antonio now. Thompson in the post. Working on Anderson. Shoots from the post. Book the layup by Thompson.
Hey, that was a nice move on the inside for him. He's not a natural post scorer, but he sure got it done right there. Way to knock it down.
And here are the Rockets now. It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. On defense, San Antonio. To the wing. To Marbury. Shoots a three. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And it's the Spurs with the ball.
This shit is sad.
Manu on the paint. Finishes with the soft touch. Nice bucket for the 9th-year veteran out of Argentina. Rockets on offense. They have a 19-point lead. To Golo. Shoots the three. That's good. They're ahead 70-48.
Like, why am I getting double as soon as I
Thompson, he's
get the
covered
ball,
by
bro?
Anderson. The baseline J can't get it to
Niggas
go.
is up
And
30
the Rockets
points.
going the other way now.
That shit is ridiculous.
Here's Marbury. Drains it from short range.
Way to close out on opponents.
Stop calling time
I
out,
think we're done
pussy.
here.
The Spurs call time. They're losing by 24. 1:38 left in the fourth. Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke
Bro,
with
give me the
Coach
ball,
Greg
bro.
Popovich just moments ago.
Hey guys, he was saying, let's get it in the paint, guys. They can't handle us down low. We'll see if that's the case. Kevin.
Thanks, Cheryl. Here's Anderson. Golo on the money.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is really flowing.
Ginobili with the ball. He's got 14. Rockets on D. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Excellent elevation on that shot. He had time to bring it around, double clutch, balance his checkbook, and still lay it in.
Cause I'm nice. These niggas holding me back, bro. I came here so I can have support, bro. I do
And here are the
not
Rockets.
have no fucking support.
110 left in the game.
I'm not even a star, bro. I'm not a superstar on this team of superstars.
Number 28 backs in. Here's Golo.
This nigga
Connects
wetting that
from
shit up.
downtown.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Here's Magician. The three won't fall.
After giving up a
finna
three
max
on
my
one
free
end,
ball up,
he
bro.
tried to put one back in the same guy's face at the other end. It didn't happen.
So it's Houston now. It's tipped. The steal by Magician.
Outstanding jump
Look
on
at my
the ball,
rebound,
Kevin.
boys.
Took it the length and buries the three. 19 points in the game.
The fast break left the defense discombobulated. As a result, he had the open three.
The Rockets can just dribble out the clock to end the game. Duncan on him.
Oh
Inside,
my God.
kisses it off the glass and in.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially
Redeem yourself.
And San Antonio turns it over.
That's a risky pass, Kevin. They got greedy and paid the price.
Yeah, we'll take a
Just 'cause
seat.
they didn't let
They
me
may
pass
not
it
need
the
him to
first time
cruise
I
to the win
tried
in this
to.
one. Wash with it. The Rockets cruise to a win as they blow out the Spurs 79-53. For his solid performance, Yao Ming. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball.
All right, at least I performed. Ginobili performed 9 for 20, though. Let's say I was 15 for 20. You know what I'm saying? We probably still wouldn't have won, but I would have had more points. You feel me? Yeah. I gotta max this bitch out. Now, I would want to, get this to 70. Or maybe get this to 75. Get this to 70 and maybe one of them 75. But I got to get this 3-ball up, bro. Because I need to be able to compete. And then I'm going to do my consistency. I'm going to max that bitch out after I max out my 3-ball. Because I can't. But I'm finna go grab some snacks. I'll be back. Where's my slides? I can't see. I'll be back.
Let's check out the Sprite Ice Cold keys to the game. Well, Clark, let's take a look at the Mavericks for just a second. What's the key for them? And here is Howard, averaging 19 points per contest.
That's a big man. He doesn't need a ladder to clean the glass.
Here's Ginobili. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Josh Howard. Good for the three-point play.
Manu Ginobili hails from Bahia Blanca, Argentina. And boy, has he made his native countrymen proud. He is one of the outstanding clutch shooters in the history of the game. It seems he's always ready to take and make big shots when the game is on the line, either outside or driving to the goal.
A lot of good European players in the NBA. Dirk Nowitzki may be right there at the top.
Yeah, he really is at the top, without question. I mean, you look at his consistency and his production. This guy clearly has put himself in high praise as a player since he's been in the NBA.
Now the Mavericks with it, and this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And the last time they saw this team was when they knocked them out in the first round.
Now Bynum. 2:55 left in the first. As you were saying, Clark, in the playoffs, sent them home real early.
That offseason is pretty long, Kevin, when you get bumped that early, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Here's Magician, buries it from 14 feet.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
Terry with it, averaging 20 points per game. To Terry, deflected, and he grabs the rock. Quick hands by Magician. 18 feet away, and that is good.
He's typically not the first or even the second option on offense, but you need your role players to hit shots when they're called upon.
Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Bynum. From the wing, Kidd, no good.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Magician from short range. Rebounded by Marion.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
And here is Nowitzki. Jefferson is right there. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Now Bynum. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Over Marion. Hands the corner shot. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Well, you look at Duncan, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take. And this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots, but he takes good shots on a regular basis.
Here's Kidd, averaging 6 points per contest.
Tipped. The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
The shot's good from Bynum.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition. Impeccable timing on that alley-oop. They hooked up perfectly.
San Antonio leading.
Let's go, Spurs! San Antonio.
Magician, right wing. Kept alive. Duncan hooking off the offensive rebound.
Snares the offensive rebound and sends it home.
The Mavericks trail. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Howard. Drains the open look. Now Bynum. Here's Magician. Can't get the buzzer beater. The Spurs with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They've played terrific offensively. However, they've got to cut down on the turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. If you don't take care of the ball.
Yeah. It's that speed bump. We blacking out. Remember we used to be in 262, 21. With me playing ball.
Now Bynum. And here's what's coming up next Monday from Amway Arena in Orlando. We'll see the Magic. They'll be hosting the Los Angeles Clippers. That'll tip off at 1 o'clock Eastern Time.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right. And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio. To Dirk. On inside. Finishes with the soft touch. 9 points in the game so far.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Screen by Duncan. Duncan to Thompson. Connects off the screen. Nice bucket by the third-year man out of Ryder. Terry. And it's tied up.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Here's Ginobili. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. To Kidd. Here's Howard. Knocks it down from the elbow.
Again, they retake the lead. Incredible momentum swings. Neither team wants to give an inch.
To Duncan. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Terry. To Nixon. Left wing. Kidd trains it from the wing.
Drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Now Bynum. Here's Thompson to end the run. Graceful finish.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Terry, high post. Nails it from the top of the key. 9 points in the game so far.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Duncan with the bucket. Here's Kidd. 2:04 left in the half. And here's what's in store for next Wednesday. We'll see Al Jefferson and the Minnesota Timberwolves. They head out to East Rutherford, New Jersey, take on the Nets. Things get underway at 7:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Taking a look at San Antonio. Right there at the 2 spot. So good.
They are really an outstanding free throw shooting team, folks, and that always helps you, especially at the end of close ball games. Having the confidence that when you go to the free throw line, your team is going to knock them down.
Here's Kidd. Nowitzki up top, covered by Duncan. Easy shot, and the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
Swing pass, right wing. Nails the train. He's got 9.
I can't say I was really expecting him to shoot the 3 on the break, but he knocked it down.
Six seconds to shoot. To Dirk, the Mavericks with the last touch. Quickly, let's check out the Western Conference standings. The season in full bloom. You look at Dallas. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And checking out San Antonio, 4 games back.
You know, during the course of a long season, one of the things that you really look forward to is that approaching All-Star break. It gives you a chance to get some physical and mental rest and really to get away from the game, your teammates, and your coaches, and that's not always a bad thing.
They now have the lead after that shot by Magician. He's got 11.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Kidd. On the shot clock. Marion behind the arc. Kept alive. Here's Terry. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
Thompson connects from in close. They're ahead 31-28. And you're right about the dogfight, Clark. You can tell that both teams really want this one.
Yeah, without question. And with it being as close as it is right now, a hard-fought game, you expect this intensity to keep up.
Here's Marion. Lays it right in. And here is Hill. Here's Thompson. Misses the buzzer beater.
This has been a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Yeah, both teams are lighting up the scoreboard. And that concludes the first half. The score, 31-30. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. The Spurs have been going to the bench big time, and it's paying dividends.
Well, you get the...
Welcome, everyone. The second half of this 2K Sports NBA presentation getting underway. We've got quite a battle going on in this one. San Antonio leading. it's the Spurs with the ball. 7-point differential. Duncan up on top. Magician can't extend the lead to double digits.
They got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing.
Here's Howard. Hits the tray. He has 7.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Here's Magician. Gets in close. Lays it right in.
Nice bucket there. He isn't naturally quick, but he's deceptive. He kept the defense off balance and then took it to the rack.
Here's Kidd. Correa down low. Dumps it off. Nixon. The shot is off. Now San Antonio the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I didn't think we saw a real strong outing defensively from them, Kevin. And very few teams can get away with winning. Maybe a handful of games, if that, relying solely on their offense.
Nothing but net by Magician. They extend the lead to 8.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Dallas calls timeout. Teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. Let's take a look at Dallas, a team that will light it up from outside. Top 5 in the NBA.
Boy, the three-point shot is a major weapon for this team, and they know how to maximize it. They'll play inside out, they'll space the floor, they'll make the extra pass, and because you're so spread out, it's hard to get to the shooters, and they make you pay.
Here's Kidd. To Humphries. Kept alive. Here's Kidd. Magician snatches it inside.
Yeah, Kevin, his normally excellent field goal percentage is one of the keys to the game, but no such luck. He's struggling big time.
On defense, the Mavericks. 3-point game.
Kevin, they're fighting extremely hard right here, bit by bit, just trying to pull away.
Here's Nowitzki. The jump hook. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio the other way.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star player.
And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't fall. Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Now Bynum. 57 seconds left in the third. Deflects the pass. Magician nails it from close range. He's got 19.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Nowitzki in the post, dunking on him. Here's Correa, buries the triple.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Here's San Antonio now. They've led by as much as 10. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Here's Marion, laid in softly off the glass. He has 6. And it's the Spurs with the ball, leading by 5. Magician misses the J after setting up that look with the pump fake. And it's not too often we see a team lead when they're playing like this.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, this is out of the norm. Turnovers are only one part of the game, or an important part, but they've been able to overcome them in some other areas.
Absolutely. We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 47-42. Magician has played well. 19 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
Fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game.
So amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing.
Here's Kidd. to Terry. Marion working on Thompson. And here is Nowitzki. Nails the easy jumper.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
The handoff to Manu. Down low, here's Thompson, hits the jump hook.
Now that's a nice dime. What a dime. Distant inside, and it was right on target.
Dirk. Kidd leads the game in assists.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Here's Magician. Sean Marion grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Dirk drains the easy jumper.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
A tight game here in San Antonio. Here's Magician in close. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Kidd. Just over 3 minutes left in the fourth. Howard to tie it up. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And so here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Duncan inside. He's against Nowitzki to Duncan. Magician. Kidd grabs the board. The Mavericks with the ball, and it's a 1-possession game. To tie it up. Kidd with the bucket.
There's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
On the low block. Here's Duncan. It's good.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here comes Kidd. 5 points in the game. And here is Nowitzki. Duncan is there. To Dirk. Throws it up. The shot is off. Now San Antonio the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Screen by Duncan. Dumps it off. Magician blocked. The Mavericks need to work fast. Here's Kidd. Gets the go-ahead bucket.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
To the paint. Thompson. That's good.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Coach Carlisle signals for a timeout. They're losing by 1:10 left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Nowitzki has been stroking. And when the game's on the line, when it's winning time, you've got to feed the hot hand. They need to get him the pumpkin and let him create.
Terry with it. 11 points in the game. To Nowitzki. 18 feet away. Too much mustard on that one.
Oh, great stop. You know, when you attack a great defender, you got to come with something better than that.
They turn it over.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Dallas has just caught on fire and is really locked on from beyond the arc.
Everyone seems to be getting involved in the long-range shooting today, Kevin. I've seen teams shoot this well for a short stretch. They've been on the mark the whole game.
It's rare to see a team shoot so well for so long, but they've been feeling it and letting it fly.
And so far, so good.
And so here is San Antonio. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. The Spurs will look to run down the clock. Thompson from close range whips it in for two.
Big time basket in the clutch, Kevin.
Running out of time. Terry with it. Duncan on him. Dirk, right wing. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Thompson has been sensational.
He's an absolute force in the paint out there. He's very comfortable down in that low box area, and defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
They have to keep feeding him the ball the way he's performing out there. It seems like with every touch he gets inside, it's an easy layup regardless of who's on him. And so here is San Antonio. The Mavericks commit the intentional foul, and they'll try to extend the game.
That's the right move. Stop the clock and hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. 2 for 2, and it's a 5-point ballgame.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
The Mavericks call timeout here and take their last 22nd timeout. They're down by 5. 4 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what's your take?
They're still trying to claw their way back into this game, but it's futile right now. It would take a couple of miracles for them to win this one.
The Spurs win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Mavericks, 59-54. Magician is the Jordan Brand player of the game, and some solid numbers.
Well, Kevin, the name of the game is still scoring, and anytime you score that many points, you're giving a big boost to your team.
Well, that'll do it on behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.
Actually, guys, we back. Mm-hmm. 50%, 10 for 20, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 for 2 from deep. Get no offensive rebounds. Not bad. Damn, 16, 15, 15, 15, 16, 12, 12, 12. We suck. Alright, I'm not eating more. We should back on anyway. We're eating some pretzels. You know what I'm saying? Good old pretzel. Last game, right? Yeah, Minnesota. And I'm gonna upgrade video. Get to some games. I should have brought me something to drink, but got water in here. Water's good for you. Drink water, kids. I don't too often drink soda, but my mom will be buying soda for the house and like tea and juice. And I drink the tea and the juice, you feel me? But then once it get low, it be like, all right, I don't want to be the one that's drinking it all, so I start drinking some soda if I want like something sweet, you feel me? But drink water, kids. It's good for you.
Now let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, right now let's take a look at the Spurs. What will be the key for them?
They need to watch.
The key for them is get me to rock.
And so here is Minnesota. It's a pick by Love. Jefferson inside. Duncan is there.
You know what? I think I'm
from high school to the NBA. but while in high school, this guy put up some big-time numbers. He averaged 42
What I think I'm gonna do is I might, depending on how much I have and how much it allows me to go up, I'll save my XP until the next 4 games are over with.
He delivered.
And so here is Minnesota.
So I can have more.
It's a 3-point game.
And, you know,
their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
But it just depends on where my,
so many times,
how much I have in this game and how much they allow me to upgrade my.
They took advantage of a poor
If I get an odd number,
playing well enough themselves to come out on top.
73
Now final after Al Jefferson scored.
75. Because I'm assuming
here's Thompson connects from in close.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, you get like
so
83.
here's Minnesota.
I fucking look. 82, 84.
Carbonized win against Utah
85.
last time out.
Technically,
They
5.
had it going for sure. I mean, they were flowing. They had the crowd excited and into it. It was a real solid, impressive victory.
Manu gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game.
Categories.
San Antonio on D. They trail by 3. Here's Ellington. Great finish in traffic.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
San Antonio trailing here. To Thompson.
You can't split 5 up evenly by yourself.
Shoots it up. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way now. 2:14 left in the first. Miller. Too much mustard on that one.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Pass to a big and then pass to this bum.
Manu on the paint. Graceful
finish.
Nice feed inside. Sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
Minnesota in the lead. And here is Jefferson. Inside. Ellington backs him down. And it's Miller missing.
He had a little daylight there, but he's far from automatic.
Duncan left block. Here's Ginobili, and it's tied up. He's got 5.
Some players really look for the three-point shot in transition. It's one of the best times to shoot it. You have to be a sharpshooter, though, and of course, he is.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Well, you look at Duncan, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Those who shoot high percentages usually take good shots, and that's exactly what he does. He only takes the shots that he feels like he can make. And more times than not, he makes a high percentage of it. What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
From distance, they shot it extremely well. They shot good in other areas, but really the advantage was from downtown behind the arc.
Drains it
from short range.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
Timberwolves on offense.
Niggas lucky I can't dunk. That's body to body, skin to skin. What we call that, T-Bags? Contact.
Here's Love. Laid in softly off the glass. Now Bynum. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson, he's guarded by Love. Inside, finishes with the soft touch.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
San Antonio on D. Jefferson.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Swing pass. Here's Magician. Tapped to line. The Timberwolves with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, they've really made a point of getting into the lane and scoring the ball inside.
Stop scooting on the court, nigga. I mean, technically, that's not a boot scoot. That's a Cowboys dance. It was booty scooting on the fucking court. Dirty ass wolf.
And here is Hill. And for next Friday, be sure to tune in. We'll see the Grizzlies. Ginobili with the ball. To number 7.
Not shooting from that far out.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Yeah, you saw that ugly ass layup they made me do?
Jefferson down low. Duncan is there. Puts up the baby hook. Jefferson's shot is off.
An explosive finisher just met a more explosive defensive surge. Great battle down low.
That's good. He's got 6.
Early.
And so here is Minnesota. Flynn brings it up the court.
Flynn Fletcher.
Here's Flynn. Brewer with the ball.
No way he got that pass.
Drains it from the corner.
You might remember Corey Brewer as a key cog in the back-to-back national championship teams at Florida a couple of years ago. He was the most outstanding player in the 2007 NCAA tournament. He struggled a bit early in his pro career, but he's a guy who has tremendous potential to be a defensive stopper and also to be a productive offensive player.
Taken away by Jefferson. And it's the Spurs with the ball. Trailing by 2. It's off to Oklahoma City for much of this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And so here's Minnesota. Down low. Love inside. Jefferson on him. And it's the Spurs ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Dumps it off.
I wanted to shoot that bitch so bad.
Final down low. Magician trains it from just inside the 3-point line. Jefferson. He's got 8.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Was it a bounce pass? I wasn't paying attention. I just knew I was
To Miller. Takes it up. Jams it in two-handed.
The D was out of position there, and it only took a second for him to rise up and stuff that home.
Use that phrase.
Deflects the pass.
Pass to me.
I think this quarter particularly, we're seeing them having trouble keeping possession of the ball. Far too many turnovers right now.
Here's Miller. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And Clark, when you see the kind of plays where they're unable to run their offense, as a coach, you start getting concerned.
Oh, without question. I mean, you have plays set up, you know your players can run them, and then they throw the ball away. You don't like to see that. They're not concentrating, trying to make a play, but it's about court awareness, understanding not only where your teammates are, but where's the defense. You've got to be able to understand and see both.
Breaking the action, so right now let's take a look at how the standings are as we go out west in the Western Conference after half the season has been played. We take a look at the Spurs down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
Bro, I can't see!
Checking out Minnesota right on their heels.
They're not having trouble with this team so far. They're undefeated against them in their prior meetings, so you would think that they've got tremendous confidence when they face them.
And that
T-Bags, y'all mind if I crash out real quick, bro? Do y'all mind if I crash out real quick? Because that don't make no fucking sense. Why would you think that it's acceptable to put this gigantic ass schedule upon my screen in dead fucking center when I'm on the court?
Tune in. We'll be out at the American Airlines Center, home of the Dallas Mavericks.
Two full possessions go by and I couldn't see shit.
7 o'clock Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep.
There wasn't enough defensive pressure to affect him that close to the rim. I think he just flat out missed it.
Here's Magician. It's in for 3. 11 points in the game.
The fast break left the defense discombobulated. As a result, he had the open 3.
To the high post.
Oh, yeah.
San Antonio leading. It's 1-on-1.
Stop.
Here's Magician.
Witness me!
The rebound by Kevin Love.
I'll take it out next time.
1:05 left in the half. To Price. Ellington. Love in the post. McDyess on him. And Jefferson gets it to go. Ginobili with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's McDyess.
Why y'all be
Working on
stopping,
low.
bro?
6 seconds to shoot. From inside, McDyess. Good.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
On defense, San Antonio. Franks. Almost a 3-point opportunity.
Almost
Instead of
got
over the line.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, baby
Tim
boy.
Duncan picks one up.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Make him earn his points from the line.
He gets them both. Now Bynum. 21 seconds left in the second.
Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
Off target for 3.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Magician. A missed 3. And I agree, not only matching up off the glass, but in scoring as well.
Yeah, and sometimes it really comes down to maybe 3 or 4 possessions, a couple of consecutive second chance opportunities, maybe a couple of stops.
Okay, it's time for our T-Mobile.
Albert Jefferson.
Welcome back, everyone. The third quarter about ready to get underway. That first half closely contested. We'll be in for another exciting half of basketball here. San Antonio trailing here. And it's the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 4. Thompson in the paint, sinks it. 6 points for him.
Way to distribute the basketball.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Cheryl Miller.
Well, during halftime, I spoke with Kyle Walker, coach of the Timberwolves. It's time to regain focus, he said. There's one main issue. He isn't happy with all the open looks they've given up. He told his team to make it a goal to get a hand up in every shooter's face in the second half. That's the latest from courtside. Kevin Clark.
Thank you, Cheryl. And so
Well, he looked like a dark-skinned ball
following the
head.
bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Magician, kept alive. Magician gets in close, lays it right in.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
And Minnesota has possession.
He got me.
The lead is 2.
He got me. He got my ankles.
It's called for the
My
release, and
ankles.
that's foul
T-back.
number 2
He
for
got
him.
my ankles.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. You look at the Spurs. They have the highest percentage in the league. Well coached.
When it comes to free throw shooting, this team is one of the very best we have in the league. And quite simply, folks, it comes down to this.
Yeah,
They've got outstanding shooters, plain and simple. There's no magic to it. They've got excellent shooters, and they knock down their free throws.
And fans, be sure to tune in tomorrow night. It's going to be Brandon
Nobody
Moore
give a fuck about
and
this.
the Portland Trail Blazers. They'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. It all gets underway at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one. You're right.
Here's Miller off the pin. That's good. 11 points in the game.
Gotta step it the
Can't be
fuck
stopped.
up.
He's having a party out there.
Here's Magician. Cannot hit. And Minnesota the other way now.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor.
Damn,
got
who's
a
this
nice
little boy
clear
head?
look.
He fast
Just
as
didn't
shit.
convert.
Payne. Here's Ellington. Hits the throw. Sweet touch by the 2-year man out of North Carolina. Here's Magician. Can't connect on the quick shot. Minnesota in the
All right,
lead.
I gotta stop.
Here's the break. Miller. Triple from the ring. He's got 14. 9 in this quarter alone. The Spurs.
He got 9 in this quarter, bro.
Into this run.
Yeah, they need a bucket soon before this gets out of hand.
The Spurs will hold on to it. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. They'll be facing the Denver Nuggets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. On defense, the Timberwolves.
so stressed. I'm so stressed.
It's a 10-point game.
They need to send out a search party to find his offense, Kev. It's been AWOL this whole quarter.
The Timberwolves on a bit of a roll here. Pachera backs in. Puts up the baby hook. That's good.
They keep finding ways to score, and that margin just keeps growing.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Better we lose every game, guys.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. A 12-point game. To Ginobili. The steal by Jefferson. And so here's Minnesota.
That's not even where it was going, and that's my man, bro.
For them is the Pacers in Indiana.
How is that my man, but that's not who was guarding? What the fuck?
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Magician. Gets the bucket and the foul.
They're trying to work it inside here. They've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Singala. Connects on the baseline jumper.
No answers on D. They can't do anything to stop it.
Jefferson is right there. Buries it. 5 points in the game.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Magician is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They'll be matched up against the New Jersey Nets. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. One backs him down. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Now Bynum. Magician.
A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time.
Tell that bitch to take my jersey off. Tell the nigga to get a new face and grow some hair.
And he makes the first one.
You can see the difference here in the second half, and it's a big difference as far as their intentions on taking that ball inside. They're getting to the paint and drawing fouls at a much higher rate than they did in the first half.
Here's Ellington. What a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there.
3 points for nothing. 3-point play for what, bro? For what?
The clock winding down.
Stop. Bro, get him off my screen. Bro, this ugly-ass nigga become a thumbnail.
Welcome to the fourth quarter. Wide margin on the scoreboard tells it all. This one is probably over, but you never know. Anything can happen. And Minnesota has
the furthest it go back, so I had to go all the way back to the, you know what I'm saying? Had this bitch went back to
Brewer
2K7. I be playing 2K7.
Misses.
But
Well,
I
the
can't go that
Spurs
far.
will take it the other way.
Back to 2K10, so you know, I gotta thug it out. I gotta toughen it up. We gotta grind and fight our way
Here's Duncan. Lays it
to a
in.
ring, bro. Then we
Time
can
to
make
lead
our way
the
to
round.
2K11.
Wow. It's been
It's
all
not like I can't
offense
get it now,
all
but
game. Everybody's
we gotta
got the hot hand.
make it worth y'all time. You gotta get a win.
Brewer with the ball.
Then I'm gonna change the position.
Up in the post. Working on Thompson.
Every year I'm gonna do the new position.
The shot's good from
I gotta get
Wall.
back on the
Very few plays for him
This is
on
my
offense,
point guard at.
but he got it done right there.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 11. Magician. The rebound by Kevin Love. Timberwolves on offense. They lead by 11. Here's Brewer. Buries the short-range jumper.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
Now Bynum. Here's Magician. Love grabs the board. And so here's Minnesota.
It's really my fault we lost. I started 7 in the third quarter. But I honestly don't care.
Glenn dumps it off. Here's Brewer.
that
Leads
seven.
the game in assists.
It's just
Great assist on that pass. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Felt like I was mistiming.
Here's Magician. Can't connect from the wing.
Devin, it's been ice cold here in the second half. If you can't make his shot, he needs to drive or pass off the teammate.
San Antonio on D. Deflected. Stolen away by Thompson. Bynum, all alone, gets the lay-in. Nice shot by the 4-year man out of Georgia Tech. And here are the Timberwolves. Right wing. Screen by Jefferson. 6 seconds to shoot. Duncan is there. Here's Flynn. Off the mark with the 3-ball. A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. It's a 13-point game. Here's Magician. No luck on the 3-point attempt.
Terrific work on the glass. Way to go up strong inside.
Flynn to the baseline. Miller connects.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
We're not even playing the next 4 right now. I'll play them shits another time.
Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with the Timberwolves. He wants them to post up more. He thinks they can take advantage down there. We'll see if he's right. Back to you, kid.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. What's the layup by Magician?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one.
19 points in the game.
Those floaters are difficult to
Ain't
hit,
got nothing better to
but
do
he made
besides
it look
playing other
easy
games,
right
and I
there.
got time for that.
And Minnesota has
I
possession.
ain't too tired.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've
I'm
allowed just 6
always
points.
tired. You feel me? Don't get me
On
wrong. but
defense,
I'm not
San
like,
Antonio
ooh, I need to go to sleep.
Trailing by 13. Rebounded by Manu
I
Ginobili.
ain't got no
The defense is looking to give him that one every time. Just not a good mid-range jump shooter.
Now Bynum.
Look at
Scored by
this.
Price.
But I got a couple games I want to get on.
Leads him
So
with the
we got to
pass.
be 8 o'clock. So yeah. Damn,
To
but this
Price.
video almost 2 hours for 4
Bynum lays
videos.
out. It stays
And
here.
for 4 games. I guess 4 games usually 2 hours. I don't know.
Minnesota is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
But really, I need to.
San Antonio on D.
Let's not say need.
Right wing.
I want to smoke it in before I play those next 4 games if I do. Regardless, whatever I get on
Here's
next,
Price.
if I
Got a hand
want to
on
play
it.
or
That's
not.
a 24-second violation, and they'll
This game
turn
is
it
so
over.
stressful, bro. What I should have made, bro, I should have made me a slashing
And it's
deal,
the
bro.
Spurs ball.
But
To Thompson.
I need to be able to shoot.
Dumps it off. Here's Magician. Shot misses. And Minnesota the other way now. The break is on.
You know who shot I need to
Hayes
try? Curry.
puts up the
I think he
baby
got it
hook.
fast right now.
Nice feed by Price.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
Bro, please give me the ball. I just want to shoot.
Here's Magician. Misses with the D in his face.
I done missed like 15 shots, huh? 8 for 24. I got 19 points on 8 shots, bro. I only got 2 points from the line. 19 points on 8 shots. Like, bro, 8 for 24. I told you I missed like 15. Imagine had I been like 20 for 24. You know what I'm saying? 15 for 24. Like, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it was my fault, bro. That third quarter, I started missing.
Well, he gives up some height, but he didn't give up the rock. Nice pull.
Here's Hayes.
And then we ain't been the
Magician
same
snatches
since.
it inside. And so here is San Antonio. 15-point game. The tray and the basket good. He's got 22.
I can't say I was really expecting him to shoot the three on the break, but he knocked it down.
And so here is Minnesota leading by 12. Hayes. It's blocked.
Let me
And
get
here
it.
comes Ginobili.
Let me get it.
Here's Magician. Gets it to the ball. The Timberwolves win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Spurs 62 to 53.
See how excited I was to make a shot
For
that
his
didn't
steady-
count towards the game?
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg,
Bro,
Cheryl Miller, and me,
it
Kevin
feels
Harlan,
good
thanks
to make
for tuning
shots
in to
from a
NBA
shooter, bro.
basketball
I
on
don't care,
2K
bro.
Sports.
I don't care if the game don't. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this again. I don't care if the game is out of my hands, bro. It don't matter, bro. 3 for 6, 50% from deep. 10 for 26, bro. 10 for 26. I missed 16 shots. Like I told you, I missed 15. I called it. Out. 25 points, bro. Like, realistically, bro, if I'm being completely honest, whether I take shots or not, whether I go 10 for 26 or 3 for 8, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else on my team is going to take more than 10 shots. So it's like I have to, you feel me? If we gonna compete, Barry gotta do it. Barry gotta take 20 shots for us to have some type of chance. Cause Ginobili not taking 10, Duncan not taking 10. You feel me? Like these, you won't bind him to take 5 looks? Nah, buddy. You good on that 1 for 2. You good on that. You feel me? But bro, if Ginobili not gonna take 10 shots, bitch, I'm gonna take 20. You feel me? Like I gotta make up for they lack. You feel me? And that's why I need that 3 ball. You feel me? Because I knew, bro. I just knew playing what I know about 2K now from what I knew back then and how to play basketball and how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just know that you need a shooter, bro. I know you need to be able to shoot, no matter if it's from just middies, you know what I'm saying, or from deep, or both. You need a strap, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. I can win the game. I can win the game for sure with straight paint work. I've done it before. I will take your ass to the rack. Rack attack. Stop playing. Step back. Ooh, not me. Coming through. Skip through that lane. Fillet. Dunk. It don't matter. You feel me? Like I've dropped 100 points in the paint before with one player. I've scored every point in the paint with all 5 starting and niggas coming off the bench. You feel me? Like I could do it. But it's not gonna get a nigga a ring. You feel me? Driving to the paint is not gonna get me a ring as fast as I want it to, I should say. You feel me? Like, now playing like quick game, expedition, you know what I'm saying? Like a regular game, bro, and I'm controlling the whole team. Yeah, I will gladly take every look to the rack. But oof, 79. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. I'm not fucking with 79. But you feel me? Like if I can't goddamn drop a 3 ball or a midi, like what I'm gonna do when I get held up at the line, you know what I'm saying? Held up at the rack. What if I get stood up? What if I can't drive? What if I can't, you feel me? So I was like, all right, I need to be able to shoot, but y'all see my stats, bro? I can shoot, but he can't shoot. But that's okay, bro. I'm gonna put this bitch on 99. I mean, my layup is on 94. I miss layups all the time, but not too often I miss open layups unless I'm just fatigued, you feel me? I gotta have no stamina to miss an open layup. There's so much stuff I need to upgrade so I can be better. But I want to compete. I really don't care about me getting better, like all around. I don't give a fuck about that right now. Cause what are we in? We're 14 and 28. Finna play a team that's 24 and 18. You feel me? Like we're at the bottom of our list, bro. We're at the bottom of the bottom. And we only got like 2 months left. You feel me? Like this shit finna be over with. I'm finna have to try again next season. Like there's legit 2 full months left. And then 8 games. 4, 5 games, whatever that is. You feel me? Like I gotta win like every game in this month. I have to for sure win every game in this month for us to, you know what I'm saying, even be close to playoff contention. You feel me? Like we so far behind. Like, we're gonna have to do it next year, and hopefully we got a better team by then. You feel me? But hey, look, you made it this far. Much love, much respect, much appreciation. What I think I'm gonna do is knock out these last 4 games so I can get these upgrades, and then I'm gonna pop out on something else. You feel me? So you ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta share, you ain't gotta subscribe. What you gotta do though is keep it crispy. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.